More than 2000 years after Tamil poet Saint Thiruvalluvar left this world, Tamil Nadu Governor RN Ravi has rekindled a controversy by giving him a Hindu religious identity. Is it appropriate to confine to a particular religion the identity of a scholar who gave this human race 1330 couplets of Thirukural, which are essentially life guiding principles? Vanakkam. This is Suresh Kumar, and thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. Today, we shall examine this political controversy about attempts to impose a religious identity on Valluvar or Thiruvalluvar as he is known, and how scholars and historians have dealt with this issue in the past. This controversy was generated on January 16th, which is celebrated as Thiruvalluvar Day, when Governor Ravi hailed him as the brightest saint of Bharatiya Sanatana tradition and also shared a portrait of Valluvar in saffron robes with Hindu religious marks. Essentially, this portrait was in contrast to the official portrait of Valluvar, which is used in Tamil Nadu, that depicts him in white robes with no religious marks whatsoever. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin indirectly countered the governor's message by saying none can stain Valluvar's contributions in Tamil Nadu. In fact, to understand this controversy, we need to travel back 5 years from now. It was in 2019 that the Tamil Nadu BJP for the first time shared an image of Valluvar in saffron robes, triggering heavy political backlash. At that time, the Hindu Makkal Kachi founder leader Arjun Sampath had draped a saffron shawl on the statue of Thiruvalluvar in Tanjavur, and the police had detained him for that. Political parties had then accused the BJP and the right wing of seeking to appropriate Thiruvalluvar and saffronizing him to suit their own ideology. In fact, 1 year later in 2020, the Office of the Vice President of India, through the official X handle, had shared an image of Thiruvalluvar in saffron robes. And after a DMK MP pointed out that this was in contrast to the official portrait, not only did the Vice President's office withdraw that image and replaced it with Valluvar in white robes, but also said that the previous image was posted by mistake by one of the staff. If one observes closely, the governor's action of using a saffron portrait of Thiruvalluvar is not by oversight. Because if you look at the Tamil Nadu Raj Bhavan's official X handle, both in 2022 and 2023, the governor had used only an image of Thiruvalluvar in white robes and not the saffron robes which he has used now. Critics have now questioned that if the governor's description of Thiruvalluvar as the brightest saint of Bharatiya Sanatana tradition was true, why did Sanatani priests and sadhus in Haridwar force authorities to remove a Valluvar statue that was installed near Adi Shankara's statue there? Now let us look at how the official portrait of Thiruvalluvar had evolved over the years. Two senior journalists of the Hindu, T. Ramakrishnan and P. Kolappan, had in 2019 extensively explored this controversy and written about how this portrait of Thiruvalluvar had evolved, as well as how historians saw his religion. Kolappan in fact wrote about how until the 1950s, when the Balu brothers, who ran the literary magazine Kalai, started using the image of Thiruvalluvar without any religious marks, the image of Thiruvalluvar that was used until then was that of a Saivite saint. He had quoted Sivalayam Mohan, who had released several old commentaries of Thirukural, as saying that in Tamil tradition, all saints, including the Saivites, usually wore only white attire. Saffron was not something that was accepted in Tamil tradition. In fact, he had said that the only saint who wore saffron was Sakya Nayanar, who had converted to Saivism from Buddhism. Of course, there have been some works like an old poem, Nayanar Swarupa Stuti, that sought to describe Thiruvalluvar as somebody who had holy hair smeared on his forehead and held a rosary on his right hand, as well as wore a yoga pattai across his body. The official portrait of Valluvar in white robes that is being widely used now in Tamil Nadu and elsewhere was first conceived and designed by Venugopala Sharma. It was first released as a stamp by then Union Minister Subbarayan. The reason for this was Tamil scholars felt that it would not be right to confine Thiruvalluvar to a particular religious identity. So, what was Valluvar's religious identity? Ramakrishnan, when he wrote extensively on this, had quoted from the works of historians and scholars such as Mu Varadarajan, K. Neelakanta Shastri, and David Schulman to say that this was a subject matter of debate among historians as well. In fact, Mu Varadarajan pointed out that at no place in any of the verses or couplets did Thiruvalluvar mention about his caste, religion, birth, or race. Neelakanta Shastri had surmised that most probably Thiruvalluvar was a Jain. There have also been attempts by some sections to give Thiruvalluvar a Christian identity, something that did not really gain credence in popular culture. In fact, I would say that Professor Schulman was right in concluding that, like his works, Valluvar belonged to everyone, and that is the view that one should take. Instead of fighting over Valluvar's religious identity or how he looked like, because even the portraits that we have now is the result of fertile imagination of the human mind, and nobody conclusively knows when he was born, right? All that we have is this enormous, voluminous work of Tirukkural that remains applicable to this day. So the effort should be on propagating Tirukkural and ensuring that it is followed by people in these troubled times, rather than giving him or confining Thiruvalluvar to a particular religious identity to suit some political agenda. I shall meet you in another video. Until then, this is D. Suresh Kumar signing off. Thank you.